Namaste. Today we're going to be focusing on yoga to stretch and strengthen your legs. Come to the top of your mat, feet together in mountain pose. Inhale the arms up over the head and then exhale forward fold, relaxing head and shoulders. Inhale halfway lift and then stepping back with the left foot, dropping the knee for a low lunge, looking forward. Then bring the hands to the right thigh, lifting up for a crescent lunge. Arms come over the head, maybe looking up to the sky on a deep inhale. Exhale, hands come down to frame the right foot. And take a moment here before you walk the right foot out to the side, toes turned slightly to the right. Hands come inside the right leg. For a little bit of a deeper stretch, you can bring your elbows down if that's comfortable. If not, you can just stay on your palms. And if you need a block here for a little bit more height, go ahead and use that. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And just trying to take a moment to relax and soften the hip area. And then inhale and come on up. Stretch the right leg out so the hips sit back a little bit and keep the toes down so you get a stretch on the top of the right foot. And then flex that right foot and stay here for a few more breaths. Slowly inhaling and exhaling, keeping the spine long. And then bend the knee and come on back to hands and knees, and then just switch legs. So bring the left foot forward for a low lunge and then place the hands on the thigh. Inhale up to the sky, arms up, crescent lunge into a back bend. This could be just even a slight back bend. You don't have to look up all the way if that's uncomfortable for you. You can look straight ahead. And then hands come down on the mat, walking the left foot out to the left, toes turn to the left slightly. And then if you're comfortable with bringing the elbows down, you can do that. Or just hold here on the palms. And find your breath here, breathing into the hips, especially the left. And trying to soften in the upper body as much as possible. And then coming back up, this time straighten as much as possible the left leg, toes stay down and breathe. Hips sit back a little bit. And then flex the left foot for a few more breaths here. And if you need to use blocks for a little more height, go ahead and do that. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling gently as you come forward and bring the left knee back for table. And then tuck the right toes and stretch, pushing through the right heel. And then the left, tuck the left toes, push through the left heel for a little bit of a calf stretch on both sides. Inhale the right leg out straight and then bend the knee and open that hip so you stack the right hip on top of the left. And then you can make a few circles with the right leg, one direction and then the other. And same with the left, straight out, bend the knee, and then stack the left hip on top of the right. Try and keep the equal weight in both hands. And then you can make circles one direction with the knee. And then when you're ready, switch direction. And come back to hands and knees and take a moment to breathe here before going into down dog on your exhale. Inhale the right leg up behind you and hold for a few breaths. And same with the left. On your inhale, straighten it back up to the sky. And looking forward and stepping up into a forward fold, folding over and relaxing. Taking a nice deep inhale and exhale. And then into standing splits, so left leg up high And if you want to work on balance a little bit, you could try to hold on to the ankle with both hands, holding on to the right ankle with the left foot toward the sky. And if you find very wobbly, you can just keep both hands on either side of the foot. And then switch, bring the left down and right up to the sky. And maybe the side might be a little different with the balance, so you could try to, again, hold the ankle if you want to, or just get close to the foot. And if you find the balance to be very difficult, you can bring the arms out a little bit more for more support, kind of like a tripod. Just stretch that right leg up to the sky before lowering it back down to meet the left. And walk the feet apart mat width, bend the knees and sit the hips down, bringing the palms together into a squat. And breathing here, lifting the chest and gazing about 3 feet in front of you on the floor. And then go ahead and sit back on your mat and stretch all the way down onto the floor. Grab a hold of your right big toe and stretch that foot up to the sky. And then when you're ready, after a few breaths, open it up to the right. Try and keep the left side down on the mat. And then bring the right foot over across the body. Hold on to the right toe with your left hand now. And this isn't a twist, so try and keep the right shoulder down as much as possible. We're just stretching the leg. Back to center. And if you'd like to inhale and lift the head up for a breath, engaging the core here, go ahead and do that. And then on your exhale, stretch the right leg out, and then same with the left. Grab the toe with your fingers and stretch here a few breaths. Then you can take it out to the left side. Right shoulder stays down. And then on your inhale, bring it up, cross the body, grab the foot with the right hand, try and keep the left side down to keep from going into a twist. You get more of a leg stretch here without the twist. Back to center, left hand holds the left foot. And then when you're ready to engage, lifting the head and shoulders as much as possible. If you'd like to, if not, you can just stretch the leg as well. And then straighten and stretch out. And then come on up. And find a comfortable position, getting grounded on both sit bones, stretching out the left foot for head to knee pose. Right foot against the left thigh, and as you're ready, exhale and fold over. Breathing here. Make sure to bend from those hip creases and then drop the head and shoulders. And then when you're ready, inhale, lifting a straight spine up, switching legs. And then when you're ready, exhale all the way from the hips. And when you can't fold any longer at the hips, drop the head and shoulders. And you can grab somewhere on the leg or resting the hands on either side of the foot on the mat. Just taking nice deep exhales here in the forward fold. And just begin to soften and relax. And then inhale and lift up. Find a comfortable seated position. Rolling the shoulders back and down, closing the eyes, inhaling, lifting the chest. Maybe place the pointer finger and thumb together on each knee. And just begin to soften and breathe in and out through the nose. Taking a moment to absorb the practice. Maybe going into another one, or if you're finishing up today and want to take longer in Shavasana, feel free to do that. And just finding a nice deep inhale and a long, soft exhale as you relax and soften your body. And soften the muscles in the face, relaxing the jaw and the tongue. And place the hands together in front of the heart. When you're ready, you could blink the eyes open. Namaste.